Hey guys, I'm Jessie, and today I have my September Pile of Possibilities TBR for you. I'm really excited because in September I am doing Sci Fi September, which is basically me kind of pushing myself just a little bit outside of my fantasy comfort zone and reading some of these sci-fi books that I already have on my shelves. Because sci-fi is super hit or miss for me. I usually either absolutely love it or I feel like I'm not smart enough for it. So we are going to give a couple of these a good old college try and see what I think. Two of these books are actually from my exploding TBR, so they fit perfectly with a Sci Fi September, and we're gonna see what I think about all of them. If you love any of these books, let me know, because I might be able to prioritize some of those, because I really want to be more into sci-fi, because what I've read and loved, I absolutely love. So we will see. I'm really trying to learn my sci-fi taste, because it is a genre that I do kind of stray away from. And when I do read sci-fi, a lot of what I tend to like the most is sci fantasy. So things like The Fifth Season, I would consider sci fantasy. And really anything Brandon Sanderson, he kind of leans into the sciencey side on some of his magic systems, but not as heavily. I also really love space romps, a good old space romp. I love the Skyward series, Brandon Sanderson. I also really love The Disasters, which is ragtag group of kids in space trying to save the galaxy. I really liked the first book in The Expanse. So we're learning my sci-fi taste, so hopefully some of these will be winners. First up, we have Iron Widow, and I think this really falls on my sci fantasy radar. I don't know a ton about it, but I know that the people that have loved it. I know Michael at Fit to Be Read absolutely loved this, and I trust his sci-fi opinions. He is a sci-fi channel, and I trust every single one of his opinions. So he loves it. He says I'll like it. I'm excited to get to it. I've heard that there's polyamory and badass women trying to take back their power. So really, I don't need to know much more. Then we have one that's not very popular. I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about this book, but it's The Gone World by Thomas Felterlich. And this is a sci-fi murder mystery, I believe. And my mom has actually read this. She gave me this book. I've had it forever. My mom's cousin, her son, so my mom's cousin's son, I don't know how that, is the author. So Thomas Felterlich is somewhere related to me at some point. I've never met the guy. But my mom talks to his mom. They're cousins. So that's how I know about this book, and I really want to read it. It's blurbed by Blake Crouch, too, so that's pretty cool. It's a futuristic murder mystery, time travel something or another, and I need to get to it. Next, we have one of the books off of my exploding TBR. I honestly don't have high hopes for this. We'll see if I make it through it. But that is Illuminae by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I want to love something by Jay Kristoff, but so far I have DNF Nevernight and DNF Aurora Rising. So this is the last chance. I'm excited because I know a lot of people love this, but a lot of people love his other books too, and I did not. But I am excited because of its mixed media formatting. I really, really like that. And I think that's what draws me into this one specifically. So we're going to try it. And if we don't like it, we'll DNF it. The next one is also off my exploding TBR, and that is Heart of Iron. I think this is a YA sci-fi. Outcast, Rogue, Orphan, Rebel. That is what it says on the back. And it is by Ashley Poston. And I'm really excited because I've heard good things, but not a lot of people have talked about this. The front says, a girl without a past, a boy without a future. 17-year-old Anna is a scoundrel by nurture and an outlaw by nature. Found as a child drifting through space with a sentient android called D09, Anna was saved by fearsome space captain and grizzled crew she now calls family. but DO9, one of the last remaining illegal metals, has been glitching and Anna will stop at nothing to find a way to fix him. Then we have the Southern Reach trilogy. I don't plan on reading all of it, but it is like this bind up. And this is by Jeff Vandermeer. I want to get to this. I really want to read Annihilation. I read Born by Jeff Vandermeer and it became one of my favorite books of all time. I absolutely love it. This is my kind of sci-fi. It is weird. Like, I'm pretty sure Jeff Vandermeer just writes weird sci-fi. And like, I don't say that like, oh, it's weird. No, that is like his genre, his subgenre is weird sci-fi. Like, if you have read Born, you know he is weird. Like, that book is about like a sentient blob that becomes unblob-like, and there's a flying bear, and it's ridiculous. So I'm excited. I have not seen the movie. I know there is an Annihilation movie with Natalie Portman. I haven't seen it, so I don't really know anything going into this, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Then we have another one that a good friend at Fit to Be Read, I know, will be very, very excited to see that I'm going to pick up, and that is Lagoon by Nnedi Okorafor. I really like Nnedi Okorafor's writing. I've read a few of her other books. I love the Binti series. And then we read Remote Control, which I did enjoy, just not quite as much as the Binti series. But this book tends to be like very love or hate. And I know he loved it and said that I would like it. So, don't know what it's about. I know it's Nnedi Okorafor. That's kind of all I needed to know. Then we have The Humans by Matt Haig. And I know a little bit about this book, and I'm pretty sure it's an alien has come down to the world in order to like destroy humans, but he like pretends to be human to like learn about the humans, and then he may or may not want to actually destroy humans once he learns what humanity really is. And again, I've just heard such good things, and again, it's a standalone. That's something else I think I like about sci-fi is I feel like sci-fi has more standalones than fantasy. So hopefully I'm smart enough to get these. And then the final book on my list is one that I know a lot of people will be very, very excited to see me pick up. And this again borders on my sci fantasy, and that is Gideon the Ninth. I know Bethany at Beautifully Bookish Bethany really, really likes this series, so I'm excited. Her taste and my taste align on quite a few things, so I'm really hopeful that this is going to be one of those things where our Venn diagrams cross, and I really like it. All I really know is like necromancer lesbians in space, like the tagline that everybody talks about. But again, I don't know what to expect. I'm just going in blind and wild and seeing what I think about it. I do also own book 2. So if I like it, then I will read book 2 as well. If I don't, then I will have to unhaul both books because like, makes sense. This may as well just be like a Exploding TBR edition, like a late addition to that. So we'll see. All right, well, that is my entire September sci-fi TBR. Hopefully I get to these. I really, really want to expand more into sci-fi because like I said, the ones I love. But I've been trying to figure out what that is. Like I kind of narrowed down my fantasy tastes, right? I know my fantasy tastes pretty well now, so I know what I'm gonna like and what I'm not gonna like. For sci-fi, I'm not there yet. So that is where I'm trying to get. So if you have any recommendations from this list, let me know. If you have other recommendations you think I would like based on the ones I do like, also let me know. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. My name is Jessie, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.